Local Rings podcast. I'm here with Ashton, and once again,
let me go ahead and do it right since you're not going to do it right. We're sitting here with the two best damn members of Cutthroat Agency, all the way from Wisconsin, Ned, and all the way from Pasco County, Florida, Ashton. Yes, you're right. Shoot style.
He knows my middle name.
Yes. Raging Ned Gus.
Raging Ned Gus.
Yes.
That's my birth name.
Yes. We shoot style over here.
we're sitting here talking. You got into wrestling at age 10?
Yeah, okay, so crazy story. The title that I'm holding, the mask I'm holding, there's a kid who did birthday parties. I'm going to shout out Darius. I know you're going to watch this. Hi, buddy. He did birthday parties, and his parents paid for them. And what the gimmick was that if you were the birthday kid, you got to have a main event match. Rex was a heel. He pulled me out the crowd and said, your name's Macho Boy. I had a yellow Macho Man shirt on. And their character was like the ladies' men, all purple, all aboard. Their team was called the Dream Boats. And when I got put out the crowd, I guess I did so damn good that he said he loved it. And he wanted me to keep doing it. So went through a lot of waivers and no Florida Athletic Commission. I can say that, and fuck all of you who don't think, sorry, you can bleep it, I apologize, who don't think that this is true. 7.5 years I've been busting my ass at this. This is my life. That's all I have.
So you're not even 18 anymore.
I am. I literally just turned 18.
He had a show on his birthday.
So funny enough, my parents never bought me the birthday party. So I decided, since I'm a promoter now, I'm going to have a show on my birthday. And I did it February 7th on my 18th birthday when I won my mentor's Rex Bacchus Defenders Manning Championship.
So under 18, you run your own promotion.
I do, yeah. So our first show was October the 5th. It's called Anchor Pro Wrestling. You can check us out everywhere at Anchor Pro. Our first show was called Tool Mania. And one of my coaches at high school, and I went to school all without his kids. He has cancer. He's still actively battling leukemia right now. I wanted to put together something other than a GoFundMe. Something that wasn't really about the money. It was more about the memory. And I really sat and thought about what I could do. And I knew that I had friends like Nathan and...
I was booked that day.
No, you were supposed to be, but it's okay. I had friends like Nathan, but really though, friends like Jay Diamond.
I won a title that day.
No, you didn't. Shut up. Friends like Jay Rivera, people like that. So like they helped me put together that show in October. We called it Tool Mania, and he wrestled his kid wrestled in an event. And then after that, the sponsors that I put together for that show came to me and said, "Hey Ashton, we think you should do this again." And then shout out to Sean at Baby Huey's. He let us come to his pizza place in Holiday Inn.
That pizza's the greatest.
It is. It is go. The chicken tenders.
I didn't try it. Can I get them on the pizza?
What? He does have a chicken tender pizza. He does.
I gotta go.
He does. But yeah, so now freshly 18, senior in high school, 3 classes a day, Rex Bacchus Defenders Mini Champion, and running a company, but all the grown adults still shit.
That is absolutely wild, man.
Not all
Processing
of them.
this.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Not all of them.
Not all of it. Not Nathan.
I believe in you.
Not Nathan.
So what bumps have you had trying to do this?
So, there's been people that, when I was younger, I went to shows as a kid forever. So, like, there's been people that I saw who told me, "Hey, Ashton, when you get into this, I got you. Whatever you need, I got you." And they did. They actually treated me horribly. They slugged me to the side. I was with a company at one time that I literally went to as a kid. And I gave that company everything I possibly could with all that I had because I loved it so much. And they took me for granted. They I don't want to say they used me, but it is what it is. Shit happens.
Wrestling.
Yes, wrestling. So the biggest trouble that I've had along the way. 10 years old, came out of school, came home, had a Facebook account, and read that my mentor passed away from cancer. That is the biggest bump that I've had in this entire business, because like now I carry around Mama. This is a new thing. This is because the actual like kid inside of me physically can't comprehend that. We got deathmatch stuff going back here. The kid inside of me physically can't comprehend that his mentor is dead and that he will never share the ring with him ever again. I physically, and I've never once said this publicly on a podcast, I have had nights where I've sat up because I've had nightmares of me walking through that venue that I went to as a kid and making circles and circles and circles around it with only his merch table there and him nowhere to be found. It fucks with me. I hate to use that language again, but it does. It genuinely fucks with me. So now, there's a guy out there named Axe Clover. He was with Rex and the Clover Clan. He works at a company that Nate works at, ALW. He's their, what is that, the Fight Forever? Fight Forever champion. He carries around the other half of Mama. This obviously isn't the mask that Rex wore. Rex did a thing, and he hand-painted these and sold them at the merch table. I decided to take my time and hand paint my own, and I carry it to the ring, and I carry it like show to show, and this is like how I have Rex with me at all times.
I think I broke this one.
I broke this one.
Oh, I thought I did.
I broke this one.
Because I put it on that mannequin.
No, that's fine. I broke it, so it's on me. Me and Mama had it.
Sorry, Mama.
Yep. So it's been
Is that an Eminem song?
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
I try to, and I get a lot of hate for this too, because my mentor's gone. People think that I'm just trying to live off of what he started, but the last, and I've never said this on a podcast ever, the last conversation I had with my
You've
mentor.
said a lot of stuff on a podcast,
I have,
but not this.
Not this. The last conversation I ever had with Rex, he looked me dead in my eyes at 10 years old and said, Ashton, please don't let them forget about me. So, I've been asked to change my gimmick. I've tried to be the problematic child, but no matter what, it always comes back to the purple and the feathers, and that's why I call myself the last dreamboat. It's because they were the dreamboats. His partner retired, he passed away, and I'm the last dreamboat. It's just me. And I get a lot of hate for that. A lot of guys do not like that I still.
That makes sense because Anchor Pro Wrestling.
Yes,
The
Anchor Pro was his. That was his.
Dreamboat, and the boat, and the sail.
He ran Anchor Pro Wrestling. A lot of people don't know that. He ran it.
Wait, I'm the sail.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm the sail.
He ran
No,
it.
I'm the Gust because my last name is Gus. I'm the Gust, and you're the sail.
So he started the company because he had him and his partner got hurt. They did it. They called it Cripple Fight. Anchor Pro Wrestling presents Cripple Fight. And one of them had a boot on. Rex had boot with crutches, and the other guy had a dislocated shoulder and went out there and did a little Cripple Fight. And then Rex got cancer. Rex got cancer, and then we did Cripple Fight 2, Rex versus Cancer in the ring, and Ruby Flyer, wherever he's at, was Cancer. And then we did Cripple Fight.
He looks like he could be, yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
He wore a Donald Trump mask with a shirt that said Ass Cancer. And then the third time we used Kaiju Big Battle's American Scab costume.
Weirdly, I get checked for ass cancer every year. That's a different podcast.
All the older guys do.
No, I'm serious though.
So, on a serious note, he ran Anchor Pro, and I get a lot of hate for that. But it's like this, right? Your dad gave you life. You like to kind of give back to your dad for giving you giving you life, I guess, right? Some people. All depending on your situation. You have like that special. You have that special loved one in your life that gave you something. You want to give back to them for what they've given you.
Yeah.
That's how Rex was. My dad wasn't really involved with the wrestling. My parents, none of them. So Rex always was there for me, and at a very young age, had conversations with me that I didn't understand, and now that I'm older and I look back and I do understand them. So I'm very grateful for the bumps. I mean, I wish that like some of the people would stop being dickheads and love me like they used to, but it's okay. I got Nathan. That's all I need.
This is my redheaded stepnephew.
That's a lot to take on.
Yeah.
Like
At such a young age.
You're leading other men, and you're still in high school.
So yeah. So the company I'll shout some of the talent out. Nikki Lee, Brady Miles, Morgan Walker, Envy, Jay Rivera, Krieger, Neurosis, Preston Kane.
Donovan Rose is cool.
Donovan Rose, Green Bandit, who is literally like our Kurt Hawkins. Goes out there and does the job, as we like to say. There's so much talent.
That was the guy with the green.
Yes.
Oh, the guy who looked like a green bandit.
Yes. There's so much.
I got it.
There's so much talent. But I'll tell you this, I've been in a lot of locker rooms. It's truly a family. There's no fighting. We don't have to argue to set up the ring, break down the ring. We all do it. We all just know, hey, this is Ashton's show. Let's all work together. And the only thing we're having a problem with, I'm going to call them out, is cutting damn promos, sharing the fucking fire. I'm talking to you, and you know I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you, and you know me and Nathan are looking at you, and we're talking to you.
To be fair, I did one of those things.
It's okay. We're talking to you.
I share everything.
Besides that, though, they really like... I guess I'll give it more info. I do all the booking. I make all the match graphics. I get all the sponsors. I run the ticket booth in the beginning of the show. I run the music. I write the storylines. Nikki is now helping with storylines. We have 2 belts, and we're running the company. 3 belts now, and 2 on the way. So it is a lot mentally.
I've also done every job ever in professional wrestling, so whatever you need, I'm in.
I don't like to take up.
The big question is, what do you do in your spare time?
What do I do in my spare time?
What
Shout out to my beautiful, beautiful girlfriend of 5 months who, it's very hard to find a girlfriend in wrestling. Like, not in wrestling, like a girlfriend who understands like what wrestling comes with. And
Maybe
then,
not understands, but can just put up with it.
Exactly, in general.
I've been with my wife for 19 years.
I'm going to shoot real quick. I talked to her straight up and told her wrestling comes first, and we've been together almost 5 months, and it is the happiest 5 months I've ever had. So when I'm on my spare time, I hang out with my girlfriend, but like Literally, my spare time is handling Nathan.
Do you know why she's okay with that?
Why?
Because when you're away, she gets her alone time.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what
She hates watching. Bro, I
because
make
that's
her
what
watch all the promo. My girlfriend helps me book the shows.
That's her time to
She
get away
does.
from you.
Yes, she helps me book the
I
shows.
understand this.
She ran the raffle
My wife
last
has-
show.
My wife knows
My
this.
girlfriend has big social anxiety and ran the raffle.
Yeah.
She did. She
Yeah.
ran the 50-50 last show. She did.
Killed it.
And she runs my merch table.
Killed it.
Ask me some good questions, man. You're asking me basic. Let's get deep.
I gotta get to know you.
That got really deep.
Ask me who I hate. Ask me who I love. Let's go. I'm ready to give it all to you. I haven't done an interview since Michael O'Ray, and that guy sucks.
Ugh.
Well, where are you taking it? What's the dream?
So, the dream for Anchor Pro. So, in the beginning, it doesn't look like it because when you are a manager on screen and you run the company, it gets very difficult. Now I'm trying to take myself out of the camera as much, but my goal for Anchor Pro has always been to give the guys who don't get a shot. There's talent on my show that you literally only see on Anchor Pro, and my goal is for them. I wouldn't care if... I'll give you this. We've had 2 shows, and those 2 shows we've done in the green. Not by much, but we've done in the green. If I can give those guys a payday at the end of the night, the fans can go home happy, and I can have at least 150 people there, I'm happy. I'm not looking to be this big. I'm not looking to be the next GCW or the next H2O or the next ALW. It's nice.
ALW
we love you, Alex.
champion.
It'd be nice, but that's not my goal. My goal is to do whatever the wrestling business wants from me. My how I was raised in the business was, you could give this, and I have, funny enough, and I just realized this. You can give the business everything you have, and you know what it's going to do? It's going to hawk to it, spit on that thing. Just spit you right the fuck out.
Been there.
It's a very cutthroat business. That's why our faction's called Cutthroat Agency. Is because all my life I've been told how cutthroat this business is, and I got tired of hearing it. So I said, fuck it. Okay. That's what the goal for Anchor Pro is. Whatever they want. Whatever they want.
Do you want to know what my goal for Anchor Pro Wrestling is?
What is it?
So it's maybe the opposite of the term cutthroat, in that I want to work with, like you said, the people who maybe only work with Anchor Pro.
The new guys.
I want to work with them and take them with
Call
me.
out one of the new guys.
Oh, I already said Donovan Rose.
Donovan Rose.
I love that dude.
Donovan Rose.
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 Oh, it had the accent.
Rose.
That dude is cool. The gimmick is cool. There's so much potential there. You just need people to see it.
Yeah.
And Anchor Pro Wrestling is a chance for people to see that stuff.
And they are starting to see the vision. But I just hope maybe with this that like people realize like we're not building this to make money, or we're not building this to get over. I'm building this for everybody else. I'm not gonna lie. People may disagree with me in your comment section. I am over. When I walk through the curtain, they either cheer me or they boo me. In my mind, that's over. A lot of people know who I am. Maybe because I've been going through the same shows for all my life. Maybe. But it's because I've built a following. So I don't need that anymore. My goal at this young age is to already be trying to give back to guys who don't have it, or who aren't fortunate enough for it. You know, I was never fortunate enough to get bookings. I worked for Ant Professional Wrestling. Hound Dog Gonzalez, the guy who literally taught me how to bump, taught me about everything I knew on that aspect. And that was the only booking I had was Ant. I never had another company. And then RDW came, and then that was that. But like, so for me, you know, I want people to see them on APW and go, hey, we need that kid. Hey, we need this guy. Or Nate. Nate, how long have you been wrestling? Like, really? Like, genuinely.
20 years.
Nate's been wrestling 20 years, and he gets... I'm sorry that I'm going to say this. Nate gets treated like a fucking rookie out here. It pisses me off so bad to see how people treat Nathan after 20 years. So it makes me wonder if I'm not trying to change how people perceive the locker rooms, how people perceive talent, how people talk to each other in the locker room, then what about guys who are 20 years in? What am I doing for them? Guys like Nathan who literally give everything so I can be here in front of your camera talking. He was wrestling before I was born. I've been alive 18 years, barely. So like it's.
I broke my neck before you were born.
Guys like Sideshow, guys like Saeed Al-Sabah, guys like Brian Brock, who literally they think is a rookie, who has been wrestling with his partner Michael Patrick as the Dirty Blondes for longer than I can freaking remember. So like that's my goal. Change how people perceive professional wrestling. Professional wrestling is what you perceive it. If you perceive that it is a nasty, cutthroat, angry business, and that is all it'll be.
It feels like, at least from the promotions I've talked to, the local scene seems like it's trying to kind of flip that narrative. I know Alex is going out of his way to make a good promotion. I don't know how it is to work for him. I'm not a wrestler, obviously,
Alex
but
Red.
he puts on a good show.
He runs his shows the way he does for a reason.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, don't fix it.
And he plays his heart on his sleeve. He's out on Facebook telling you what's going on, why it's going on.
To his physical and mental detriment, yes, he gives way too much to this business. But it's what he does. It's what he feels he needs to do, and it's working.
And Alex is another one of those companies I could say confirmedly, not just from how Nathan spoke to me, but from how Axis talked to me and a couple other guys. He fucking cares about his talent. Let alone, he kept booking Nathan and didn't know who Nathan was for a few months. I think just found out who he was. But he cares about his talent. He may not know your name at first, but he'll make sure that you're taken care of.
He did. It was.
Oh, it was Dugan. Sorry. It was Dugan, the guy at Curb Stop on Generation Championship Wrestling. I got some funny spots.
He really didn't know my name for the longest time.
And he's their booker, right? Helps booking? Yeah. But Alex Red, great company.
And so I've worked with him, but I've been to his shows, I've done interviews at his last show. FTW is local to me. POW Wrestling is local
FTW, is that Brian Idol?
Yeah.
I knew Brian Idol when he was Earl Cooter.
What a weird name.
Earl Cooter, the Southern professional wrestler, baby.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems like at least with those 4 brands you included, it seems like you're trying to make the business.
And there's others out there too that are being seen. Like Tampa Bay Pro is definitely one of them. Dax the Axe. He runs Tampa Bay Pro. Dax books, and Dax has been around as long as I've been around watching wrestling. He had a tag team partner named Chris, and they were the Renegades. But Dax books shows in the Tampa Bay area and has been booking shows for as long as I can remember. Takes care of the talent, puts a good product on. But he also has guys come through the door like Dax used to run a school with David Mercury, who's a great talent in the business, and Jay Lethal. If you have a guy like Jay Lethal telling you that Dax is good, then what else do you want? That's another great company. Tampa Bay Pro, POW being one of them. I mean, POW's kind of taking a downward. Like, when you talk about companies, like, you have to talk about, there he is, he's walking past. I was just saying that, and then he walked past. But Tampa Bay Pro being one of them.
Only nice words.
Only nice words. Tampa Bay Pro being one of them. Like, they genuinely take care of their talent. So there is companies out there that still...
It seems like more on an indie level that's happening more than... I still hear a lot of horror stories from the big companies.
Game Changer Wrestling changed the perception of independent wrestling
Because it changed the game.
in a negative way, though. Because now people think that indie wrestling has to have 500 people. No. Indie wrestling was in bingo halls, VFW post carnivals with 100 people, 50 people.
It is whatever it is.
What do they say in the Bible about the church? The church is what you make of it. The wrestling shows are what you make of it. That's how I feel.
And it's, the last show I went to was in the rec center with maybe...
Yeah, it's the Seminole Recreational Center.
The St. Pete one.
Oh, the St. Pete. Okay, that was FTW. Gotcha.
But
And those are great guys over there, though. Like, shout out Strawberry Creamin'. That freaking guy, Kristen Anderson. He's a freaking guy, man.
Trying to get them on the show.
Yeah, he's a guy. Another guy that I also want to shout out that I don't feel like I give enough credit to is Jules Bradley. He definitely, you can go back and watch the match between me and him for my mentor title. Behind the scenes, my creative is very hard to deal with. I want everything to be as creative as possible, and Jules understood that. He understood what we were trying to do. But it comes back to who actually cares about this. That's what it comes down to. Because I feel like now people are in this for the money, which, have you seen the money? I mean...
Speaking of which, that last show.
Bro, I know. Shoot, as an 18-year-old kid, you can ask, I paid most of my talent, and you know who I forgot? The 2 most important people to me in my life, and they're in my faction. That's how it works.
And neither of us are like coming after you with knives.
Yep. They know that I will pay them.
Yeah, we talked about it. You said it may not be today, but it's gonna happen. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Everybody else has been paid though. But like we're bringing in like Anchor Pro, we're bringing in Sideshow for April, and we're bringing in Saibal Savah. People don't know this. Me and Saibal Savah have been friends since I was a kid. Yes, friends. He was friends with a child. I know that sounds bad, but like friends with a kid and like really mentored me and taught me about life.
Yeah.
Fuck wrestling. Taught me about life. Taught me about being a man. That's what he taught me about. Guys like that.
He's really good.
There needs to be more of them in the
He's
business.
really, really good. I finally saw him live.
So I'm gonna say this. People don't know this. And he was signed to Evolve. who signed to MLW and said, "Fuck both of you. I like the indies."
Wow.
He realized that the big corporations weren't what they put out to be.
Oh, look what they're doing with Matt Cardona.
Yeah.
WWE.
Yeah. So I hope that you're going to ask me about this, right?
Probably should ask you about that.
Here, you hold this. I'll explain it to you. This is...
You alluded to it before.
I did. So I don't talk about like the company, but I will. Generation Championship Wrestling. They made this for Rex before he passed away. Because Rex would go out on his birthday and do what's called the birthday challenge. He would go find 2 homeless people, take them to get their nails done, take them to a spa, take them to Dollar Tree, get deodorant, cologne, everything they needed, and bought them a hotel room for the night on his birthday. And because of that, they named him Defender of Humanity. Rex passed away, and they held a ladder match for the title. And my whole career, like getting back into wrestling, I always told Jeremy, I don't care about the money when I work for you. I don't want anything but one shot to hold this. And Jeremy made me wait, but I'm glad he did. Because he made me wait until I physically couldn't wait mentally. It messed with me that other guys held it and I hadn't held it yet. And now that I've held it, I've done more with this title in, what is today's date? Today is the, sorry, I gotta use your phone.
21st?
21st, I won it on the 7th, so 7, 8, 9, 10.
I can't map that.
Almost 40 days. We'll say that. Almost 40 days as champ. And I've done more with it than guys who have been on OVW. I mean, one of the champions, I'll shout about Aaron Nova. He's on the Savannah Bananas now. He didn't do anything with the belt when he had it. Jake Painter didn't do anything with the title when he had it. He's on OVW. My goal, do everything I can to show everybody this is a beautiful title. The meaning behind this is so well and so good, and that this is Rex's. People hate it when I say this, but this is Rex's legacy. It says it right here. Acknowledges the champion of the community with respect and honor of their charity and love. I try to give back to I'm from Newport Richey. It's a little town, man, in Pasco County. I try to get back there as much as I can. And it may not always work, but I can firmly say that I can hold this title now and be respected for holding it. Because the things that I was doing when I was earlier on in the business was a little immature, but it was because I was trying to get a point across that I felt was valid and other people didn't see. Nathan saw the point. The people in Cutthroat saw my point, and that's why we're all together, and that's why we're such a unit that we are. I guess I'll shout out Morgan Walker, Nathan Gust, Neurosis, me, and that's it, right? And Envy. Sorry, oh my god.
Wow.
Envy is my aunt. She stunned me on Austin 316 Day last year, or 2 years ago. I love you, Cole. And then Dante Velez. But that's another story for another day. So I try to get this out because there's people and there's fans at New Rex, and they ask about it, and I try to get it out so the fans can see it. I want other people to see what I love and why I love him so much and why I try to get back to him so much. That's why.
So are you affiliated with any other companies besides your own and this one?
The only other company I was working for, I just quit because I'm taking a stand for the locker room. They brought a guy in who talked shit about the company when they first started, really tried to take him down, and then brought him in because he had nowhere else to go. And I don't like that, and I'm taking a stand as talent, hoping that other talent recognize what I'm doing and follow after me. So Anchor Pro. Nathan, though, Nate, I know you heard in your other interview, works at ALW, EGCW.
I'm a camera guy at Pro Wrestling Action.
That's
a really fun job.
Anchor Pro, Deathmatch Carnival now.
Occasionally, I go back to Wisconsin.
Yes.
For various rings.
What is the overall? What is that con?
Oh, EverCon.
EverCon.
No,
I
sorry,
want to come.
I'm not champion. I had to give up the title to get a shot at the other title. Because they have a rule that if you aren't...
Did you ask Mama?
If you aren't there, you have to...
Did you ask Mama?
Well, there was a stipulation. You have to be there every show to defend the title. or you get
We
stripped
can't
of
do
the
that.
title.
We can't do that.
So
We don't work that way,
Like,
brother.
whatever. I can't be there every show. That's nuts.
As you can see, bro, it's all fun. It's all... I love this business with everything that I have, and it's not a hobby to me. It is my passion. And if you go in my room, from the moment you walk in my room, it's wrestling. It's pictures and moments, gimmicks, and all types of stuff. You walk in my room, it's like a fucking museum, dude. I got my gear hanging up on my walls. Like, So this is literally my life. I was a theater kid, and then I realized that I want to pursue professional
You realize
wrestling.
you still are.
Yeah, and I want to pursue professional wrestling. This is my life. I give everything to it.
How did you get into it?
The birthday party. That's how I got into it. But the very first time I ever saw professional wrestling was not WWE.
Really?
It was AMP. Hound Dog's Company. On my birthday, AMP Shattered Dreams, February the 7th, 2013, live from the Regency Park Civic Center in Newport Richey, Florida. Wait a minute, in the main event, I'm such a wrestling nerd, I'm really good at remembering Florida history. And the main event of that match was the AMP Grand Championship being introduced, and it was Big O versus Deacon Star, who now goes by Johnny Rudo.
Huh. That's fascinating.
Hound Dog packed the house.
That's
300
awesome.
people.
Love that.
So that's how I saw wrestling for the first time.
You just hooked.
Hooked, dude. Hooked, man. Like a drug. Like a really bad drug.
I feel that's kind of how it is with most wrestlers. If you see it, it's like, I gotta do that.
Yeah.
It's not one of those things like,
I'm
maybe if
more-
I'm bored one day, I'll give it a shot. Or like the thing that, I'm a mailman by trade. I listen to a lot of podcasts now because nothing else to do.
I used to podcast, man, so I get it.
Hearing all these stories on like Chris Van Vliet, Ariel Helwani about how people got into it. Wrestlers have these amazing stories because there's no pro wrestling class in high school or college. You've got to
should
want
be.
it, you've got to find
There
it,
should
and
be.
then you've got to pay for it and do it.
Like House of Champions, shout them out too. They're a great school. I'm going to go ahead and name some schools real quick. If you guys are looking to get into schools, Team 3D Academy is always a good one. I would definitely recommend going. Yep. Death Proof Dojo, ran by Chris Silvio.
The Establishment in Castleberry.
Yep.
House
Flat-
of Champions in Longwood.
Yep. Flatbacks, ran by Tyler Breeze
And
and Sean Spears.
Apopka?
yeah,
Is it Apopka area?
Yeah. Dark Arts with Malachi Black
Yes.
and Blanco Loco. Man, what a guy.
Where's the Young Vet School?
Oh my gosh.
That's
yes.
Sanford.
Yes, Sanford. Also, John Davis and Tokyo Monster Kahagas
Yes.
have the Chop Shop. If you're looking to really get like into wrestling, ass kicked, Chop Shop, bro.
They will get you.
Or if you're just starting out, go where I went. Go to Ant Pro Wrestling Training Academy. Get a Hudson area. So there's schools all around.
so FTW has a school, Mike Mondo.
Yes. Oh my God. Brian Idol.
Mike Mondo.
Brian Idol and Mondo. If you're looking for a great wrestling mind, Mike Mondo is it. Mike Mondo is not just a male cheerleader or gut check. He has such a great mind.
I just found out last week he was Mike Mondo's stage
What?
And
I know, it's weird.
Mike Mondo would rip that guy in half.
It's okay. I like Penny better.
Wow. That's how Mike said that.
Please don't. I randomly get booked on shows.
That's
I love you, Mike.
Tell him right now.
Yeah, man. So my story isn't typical. It's different.
That's what I love about pro wrestling.
Josh is running around here somewhere. Lee, come here in my interview real quick, please. Come on. I know you're the only referee bird still standing. Get over here. I just saw Ken at the Offspring concert.
Really? No shit.
This is Lee. Lee's watched me as a fan from a kid and all the bullshit. So Lee can vouch too. It's guys like him and guys like Josh and guys like Rex and all those guys who are the reason why I still do it. I just went to my very first wrestling funeral. R.I.P. Francisco Chiazzo. And I didn't have Lee Canfield next to me. I don't know what the fuck I would have done.
I was there.
I know, we were next to each other. So, I'm sorry, I just want to steal you to get your spotlight and everything. Plug your socials. Plug your new YouTube,
No,
please.
don't need to.
Please?
You already know.
What is it? What is it?
Magical Moments by Lee.
Oh, Magical Moments by Lee. Go do a 5K with Lee, guys.
10K. Half marathon.
I love you,
Okay.
baby.
We got this.
We got this.
Rex, love you forever, dude. You guys were the fucking greatest. When I first moved to Florida,
Oh, mom. There you go. That's the mic.
when I first moved to Florida and I started wrecking at ACW, the first team I worked with was Wayne and the Dream.
Tell him what the name was, baby.
Fucking Wayne
The
Van Dyke.
sexiest team ever, Daddy.
I worked with them, and I didn't know anybody down in Florida except for a handful of people. Worked with them that night. Wayne and Rex were like, "You're my ref from now on." After one night, love those guys. I wish someone could tell you the fish story, where they stole the fish.
I'm gonna tell it. Fuck it, I'll tell it.
It's the greatest story of all
Okay,
time.
here we go. This is the last story I'll tell you in the podcast. This is great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Wait, Lymph Fishkit or
Fishkit.
Okay.
Limp Fishkit.
Kicker South in Hudson, Florida. There was a bar that was letting us run weekly, and in the back there was 3 taxidermied like 14-pound bass, bro. Like these bitches were huge.
It was a fucking like not sailfish, but like a swordfish.
Swordfish.
That joint was about 12 foot long. It was huge.
So Rex and Drew, they go to the back and they see it hanging. They took it off the wall, carried it out to the ring, and go, wait, it doesn't have any water. Start making the fish flop and give it mouth to mouth by making it suck Rex's genitals. It was fucking great. Thank you, Kicker South, and also fuck you, Kicker South. That's why that bar isn't open anymore. Yeah. You want me to plug my stuff?
Yeah,
April 25th, Anchor Pro Wrestling presents Live Forever, the annual Rex Bacchus Chris Sims tribute show. We're going to have the Sexy Rexy Royale where I'm going to defend my Rex Bacchus Defenders Main Championship. We're going to have a cutthroat initiation match where Nathan's going to see if Envy's got what it takes. The Tribulation will be there. Then you got, you can follow us on all social media everywhere at Anchor Pro. You can search Ashton and Raging Dead, and my fat ginger face will pop up. Follow Cutthroat Agency, follow Raging Dead. Go online right now, search up www.youtube.com/Raging Dead 25/8 theme song -Z-Manzilla. Go listen to it on all streaming platforms. It's fucking great. Rage 25/8.
We do have a really good theme song.
We love you all. What do they say? Rage 25/8 all over the state, and leave everybody cut. Guts grow.
One final question.
Oh, they're gonna take us. Oh,
I can flip.
no, give it to us. Give it to No, give it to us.
It's a question I ask everybody.
He needs the mic.
Sorry.
Wrestling's all about those big moments.
Yeah.
Like, what is your favorite moment?
Ooh.
I know.
Holy shit.
No, mine was good, and I didn't even think about mine until that moment. It was nuts. I know.
Besides me and Rex's last show, winning the Rex Bacchus Defenders Mania Championship on my 18th birthday with all of my family there, never come to my shows, all my friends who are workers in the back, my girlfriend's there, everybody's there. That's my moment in my career. That is what puts me at the top of the mountain. That's it. That's what I've dreamed about since Rex passed away. The time
It's a good moment.
Now, can I say it again? Rage 25/8 all over the state. You better get it right. Leave everyone. Cut, screw. Boom!
No. Don't blow up. Smack. Give me a belt. You ain't got it. I do.